just thinking about Dallas this week.
Woo-ha! Got you all in check. If you are watching this, your Dallas Cowboys have traded for George Pickens. I tried to do my Law Nation best impression right there. But hey, look, that's just me being excited, man. When I start doing impressions, when I start making movie pools and all that type of stuff, my energy is at a high level. It's at a high level for this one because George Pickens is the type of player that I've been wanting in Dallas for a long time. It levels up that receiver room. It levels our quarterback up. It levels Jerry up. It levels the fan base up. It levels Shoddy up. Now I get it, man. Dude might be a head case a little bit, but I think that it overshadows with his play and how he's going to help this team. I got something for everybody in this video. For my PFF nerds, my stat nerds, my color chart folks, man. He graded out as the 27th best receiver last year on a down year considering the year before. So I want you to compare that to what Jalen Tolbert was, which is 86th in the league. And that probably made us like the 31st best wide receiver duo in the league or whatnot. And, CeeDee wasn't getting his help. But let's compare it to what CeeDee is, which CeeDee was the 26th. So I think that that is a major upgrade there. What Dallas has been missing for quite some time, and a lot of teams in the league have been missing for quite some time, are receivers that can win one-on-one matchups consistently. This is him running a corner route out of the slot. So he wasn't lined up on the outside, which is a good thing because it shows that he can move around. You can move him around and make plays, elite type plays. You need to just get him the football and watch him make some guys miss. He can do that as well. And he's going to do that here against the Bengals. George Pickens, man, let me tell you, he's a dynamic player. It's not so much like somebody that you look at like a Tyreek Hill where their speed is going to, just blaze past people. But his physicality and his want to are things that are rare in this league. Somebody that, hey, if you're gonna play me cover two and you're gonna throw that thing in the hole, I'm gonna be the one to come up with it, and I'm gonna make a play, but not just a regular play. Like when I get my hands on the ball, I'm looking to put the ball in the end zone. I want to make big plays. So when I looked at him last year, he had 17 big plays. This is him versus Trent McDuffie, and what I like about this is Trent McDuffie, one of the best corners in the league. Like when I look at corners in the league and I look at the best ones, Trent is probably my favorite because of his physicality, because of how good his feet are, because of how he tackles. And you're going to watch George Pickens one-on-one, great coverage. Hey, he's just going to come up with the 50-50 situation. And that's something that we've been missing for a long time. And also the swag, man. We don't got nobody with this type of swag, man. Somebody that's going to make a play, that's going to stare at you, that's going to stare at the crowd. That's, you know what I'm saying? That right there is a jolt of energy for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Those big plays, they change games. And think about if you're able to get to the playoffs, those chunk plays matter. And Dallas does not make enough of those type plays to kind of flip field position. So yeah, Shoddy smiling. Yeah, Dak is smiling. We know we got us one. And the one thing that I do know is when I started looking at the film, I started looking at analytics and stuff like that. He is a high percentage uh, contested catch guy. You know what I'm saying? Like he's damn near unguardable man to man. You're gonna have to bracket him. You're gonna have to do something. But guess what, guys? We add him to CeeDee Lamb. You know what I'm saying? We're not bringing him in here by himself. We're bringing him in to complement our already number one receiver. And with that, there will be times where George Pickens will be our number one receiver and CeeDee is deferring to him. I want y'all to just picture this. Picture that being CeeDee that we move into the slot right there with Pickens. Like, you know what I'm saying? We motion the CeeDee and we got Pickens on the outside and you got a safety that you put in conflict and you got one-on-one on the outside and you got Pickens making a play. Man, but look, on that play, not gonna lie, my man got a penalty at the end of it. Penalties are an issue with him. We're gonna talk about that later on, but I just wanted to use that for visualization. Just imagine moving CeeDee around, and then you got Pickens, and you can just put defenses in conflict. Yeah. I know it's another deep ball, and people are probably like, can he run anything besides a deep ball? I don't give a damn. It's been a long time since we've seen somebody be able to do this since Dez. All right? be able to win 50-50s down the field. And that was with cushion, too. You know what I'm saying? Like, these 50-50s are important. All right, I'll give y'all another route. I know I gave y'all a corner, and that's the only other route that y'all gotten since a go ball. So he's going to do a dive release right here into a deep out. And man, look at that. You know what I'm saying? Recognizing the zone. I really like the dive release that he used right there. And on top of that, being able to make a play, get a couple of extra hidden yards outside of the catch. Right here, I just think Fields misses him. But I also think that he could have made a play right here. Sometimes he'll have some bonehead decisions where he's trying to one-hand things. And, you know what I'm saying? He needs to grow up a little bit. I ain't going to lie to you. He got to grow up a little bit. But I love the passion. And I think that if redirected, if you can get somebody to redirect it, which I think that we have the quarterback to redirect some of this stuff right here, I think that we can have us a hell of a player. Because I remember at a time where Amari Cooper was considered this, and then Dak and that offense took, they took a leap. So I truly believe in George Pickens. Now, one thing we're going to have to do, the Cowboys are going to have to handle him with kid gloves. And one thing that I know about Pittsburgh is that Pittsburgh dealt with some nutcases. They have. Antonio Brown being one of them. Mike Tomlin dealt with some stuff. Ben Roethlisberger. You know what I'm saying? They dealt with some stuff over there. I mean, Ike Taylor. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if y'all remember when I think it was Ike and AB had them crazy fights. You know what I'm saying? So I think that he's going to bring a type of grit that we've been needing for a while. But one thing that does concern me is that Pittsburgh couldn't really put the kid gloves on him like they needed to. And we're getting him. With that being said, I've been wanting some nutcases in here for a while. It's been too many damn church. It's been too many choir boys in here. I want some camp fights. I want practices to be competitive. I want somebody that wants the ball. I don't want somebody that's just happy to be here. I want somebody that wants to make plays. I want somebody that wants to win more than anything. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes they happen to be nutcases. Like, I think about this, right? I'm a big fan of The Last Dance. Huge fan of The Last Dance. And when I think about what Dennis Rodman was to that team, I think Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen can agree that Dennis Rodman was one of those guys that he just took his play to another level, and you just left him the hell alone. You know what I'm saying? The good, the great outweighed the bad. And so I remember them being clips of Pickens just knocking DBs on their ass in the run game. You know what I'm saying? Just being super physical. Something that we've been missing. We've been missing that. You guys know I'm the running back guy. But this right here, this puts us in contention right here. And then all you got to do is make two more moves where you get a DT veteran and you go ahead and get you that running back that you've been missing. But on top of that, man, look, I love this. I love the move. I love that the Cowboys are finalizing this and working on this right now. And I wanted to give you guys some film to chew on for when it is official. As a matter of fact, it's kind of crazy. I'm watching this kid right now as I'm recording this ride down the street with the George Pickens jersey. I'm telling you, man, it's an omen. That's an omen. And I'm really excited about this. Y'all can't mess this up for me. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section, man. Throw fire emojis if you love it. All right, y'all. Peace.